I am the sandwich man on the street. You know what I mean?
No. Are you spinning the sign?
I am the one. Yeah, that is my job.
Right.
Like I'm not promoting for something. I am it.
Hi, I'm Trixie.
And I'm Katya.
And we're two queens who like to watch.
That's right.
Today we're gonna watch season 2 of
America's Sweethearts.
No, it's not a documentary about us.
Oh, no.
This is actually season 2 of a program about the Dallas cheerleaders. It is a football team with cheerleaders that people watch.
Yeah, the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders
Of America.
of America. We're not gonna watch Charlie and Kelly making it or the drama in the Bahamas, but we are gonna offer some spoilers. So if you don't want any spoilers, watch the whole season, then come back to us later.
These women are layered and complex. We can't cover everything.
Thank you. Here's our introduction to what exactly this world is all about. The pressure, the stress, and the rules of the industry of the DCC. Oh my
That's cunty.
gosh.
There's this beauty about DCC that's perfect, and everybody thinks they're this.
Nobody can have a bang.
Being vulnerable is not that image.
Wow. I mean, this is also every religion. Every religion is built on like homogenizing and agreeing.
Oh, it has a flavor of like nationalism.
When I was in marching band in high school, even to get a few dozen people playing instruments to walk onto the field in any sort of shape or fashion, just to walk.
Yeah.
Took a lot of practice.
Yes. Yeah.
I know other girls feel like down, and I know people are depressed, and I know they have anxiety, but like no one talks about it.
Their parents watch them dance at everything ever growing up.
Yeah. And their dads.
parents feel horny that they're in this.
Yes.
And so they also can't let their parents down by being like, oh, it kind of sucks.
It is like it's like the perfect like confluence of mother, father, pride.
And I'm sure their girlfriends and boyfriends have some sense of pride in having this like hot bitch girlfriend.
Yeah.
So they also have to live up to that. So this is Shaundi. She is the oldest on the squad. She is
22.
74. If she's chosen, this will be her 6th year. But then again, they're kind of prepping the home for her already.
Be Italian.
Wow.
Girl, if I had to re-audition, it would have been a rap, sweetie, about 6 years ago.
Can I say I like that because I think, especially in drag, don't you think seniority is usually like, why does Miss Thing have... Don't you think?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know when you're like, wow, the show director has truly thrown in the towel a decade ago.
Oh, yeah.
And so like, I do think in drag, at least seniority is Miss Boo Boo.
Yeah. Well, it's certainly when it comes to like just the entertainment factor period.
Let the 21-year-old girls be the goddamn show directors. Let them sink their own ships.
Yeah, there you go.
But at the same time, a real
You have to be pretty, conventionally pretty.
Yeah,
None
and
of these
also-
girls are not like facially pretty. So beyond the athleticism, that has to do with like genetic lottery or surgery.
Damn.
Well, you're either a person of color or they spray you orange.
Just like flow it together a little bit better.
You need to be, I guess, so good that they can't
Well, everybody's
imagine the team
replaceable.
without you.
But that's the reality of professional dance on any level. That's like the looming threat of injury is like career, chopped, over, chopped.
I love cheerleaders. You know, in my high school, all like the fun, cool, cute, bubbly girls were cheerleaders, and I like to watch my little girlfriends do their thing.
Did you know any male cheerleaders?
No, we didn't have
I
that.
didn't have that. Too gay. You call them, they're flyers and catchers and bases or something like that. Fierce.
Well, with the gay cheerleaders, you got the bulldaggers throwing the twinks as high as they can go, and
Yeah.
they never come down.
So the women get ready for the finals. Among them are rookies and veterans. 45 make it to the camp, but there are only 36 spots on the team.
There's 36 of them?
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Whoa. I think Wasaki High School had 8.
I'm like shaking, but like really.
How thrilling if your daughter's in this. How exciting.
Yeah, cunty.
finals.
Oh.
You may come in.
She's giving a perpetuator of the shade.
You know what it gives?
She's-
Somebody's gotta wear a pretty skirt. God made girls. That's what it gives. You better put on the
Yeah.
evening news makeup.
Yeah, she's giving KTLA.
I mean, those drag queens on Drag Race City Cheerleading Challenge, and
Yeah.
Shea Coulee's like, oh, my shoulder still clicks. I mean, these bitches are athletic.
It's crazy.
They're rookie candidates, and then our final squad that makes the team
is 36.
I love to dance, even though I'm not like, that great at it. I still like it. For Salt Pink Disco, all the comments are like, well, she never was a mover. Okay, cool. Great. So these are some of the solos that the women have prepared for the judges. And, honestly, a lot of these moves are lifted directly from us.
Hello. But it's fine because we support women. See, that was me.
That was me. Yeah. She is so beautiful.
Damn. Oh my
That's cunty.
gosh.
Look at these bitches move.
I know. It's
Wow. Work,
Yeah.
bitch.
See, that's
Damn.
that's very me.
Okay, but which part of this is you?
The whole thing.
Do you
Except
think
I would never be flat-footed like that.
Do you think she has a hip
I'd be in
replacement?
a 6-inch heel.
Auditioned again
Beautiful.
last year to be a veteran.
Good for her.
Oh, not lyrical dancing.
Was not selected for the team at finals.
Dang.
Last person invited.
You know that f***ed her up.
So the solos are over and now it's time to dance in the arena.
But you remember on our tour, we did like 6,000 seat venues sometimes, and you could be in a horrible mood, and then that energy, and you're like, you know what? I got 2 nipples, I got 1 pussy.
Pointina, yeah.
Let's put it to work.
Those pom-poms need to be a little bigger.
How do you judge these people? Like, how do you judge this? Usually with drag queens, it's easy to judge because it's like, you're ugly and you didn't learn the words.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you smell like shit.
They have to be so precise.
Whether it's 1 person or 10,000, I still go out and give 110, no matter what.
I'll say that you give a consistent effort. So the first cuts have been made, and these are the women that have been selected to go to the second round of the audition, which is the 5-week training camp. What do you think the ratio is of these white women being named Caitlyn?
I think
people auditioning.
it's like a 1 in 4.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's a different spelling.
for
Kaightlynne. Caitlyn. That's a gag.
Lisa Vanderpump's down here on this
Yeah.
field.
Staircase 66, 7.
McNavy did it.
Yeah, McNavy, McRaby, McBlaby.
They're number 1.
That's so exciting. Girl, it gives lorazepam.
It
gives lorazepam.
Where is my lorazepam? Buddhism.
And finally,
Is this the last one?
welcome home. Number 11, Kayla.
She can't believe it. She's back. She's back in the villa.
So in addition to the physical rigor of the audition, there's also a written test.
Name and spell every state in the United States in alphabetical order.
ALABAMA.
1976.
What?
Oh, do they have to learn like the history of the cheerleaders?
Linda Swearingen.
Why? Who f***ing cares?
Well, they probably have to do press and stuff.
Just show the car and walk around the car.
Girl, they probably got to do morning radio and
Oh, God.
They have to represent us a certain way.
Yes, because the players of the team certainly do lead with their intellect.
I don't think the men probably have to do this.
I don't believe that they do. Do you know anything about football?
They would say, who is currently the representative for whatever state you're for Dallas, whatever. I would go, how funky is your chicken? How loose is your goose? Like, and I would just kind of cheer my way out of it.
Yeah. I would say, I'd be like, no daughter of mine is going down on the 1-yard line.
Who's your favorite player? Who isn't? You know?
Who's your favorite player? Flip it back.
Totally.
Yeah.
Breasts out. I don't know.
Yeah.
What is the proper title of Jerry Joe? The owner.
See, this is the thing. Very valid. Valid tea.
It really makes you think.
It really makes you
You know,
think.
sometimes I wonder. So now we're about to see the iconic Thunderstruck routine that even Bigfoot is doing in the wild. As told from Judy, the DCC choreographer.
Do you know Thunderstruck? Thunder.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Back then, they would have people make up different routines.
Wow.
New formations.
Look at those shorts.
And then when Thunderstruck.
Dancers, the soldiers of the art world.
High level of athleticism.
Yeah.
Like it's literally jam-packed, like 6-minute, like performance.
Wow.
Mary, let me tell you about 6-minute numbers. I couldn't even walk around and collect dollars to Sheena Easton B-sides for 6 minutes.
No,
I couldn't
she
even
can't.
do that.
I've seen her try.
Like, you want them to think like, damn, she's like hot.
That's right. bonk, bonk,
So
bonk.
iconic. You don't want to mess it up. Yeah, it's like a
I mean, there is nothing like a slutty like bend and snap hair flip.
There's nothing like it.
Brown circle.
Brown circles, that's my girl.
Ah, yes.
It's too long of a dance to go 100%. Then we have to run to the kick line.
Wow.
Wow.
They are very synchronized.
It looks so fun. They make it look fun. So it's costume fitting day.
Yes, ma'am.
All of the women in the training camp get fitted. Some of them will make the team and some won't. But this sort of gives them a taste of what it would be like to wear the uniform, even if they don't make it. This is where they get the girls really horny for it.
Dangling the steak in front of the rabid, hungry dog.
The stones you asked for.
Those cheap ass plastic stones. Give me a break.
It's a great look for dancing.
Polyester. Her hair is incredible.
Can I say, I love their outfits.
You do?
I do. I love the little fringe. I love the white boots. I like the blue. I think it looks good.
Here's the question. This is a $65,000 question. Where are the
stones?
rhinestones?
Where are the stones?
Bitch,
Yeah.
where are the rhinestones? Those should be solid Swarovski stones. They got more sparkles on that bitch's plaid shirt than they do in these uniforms. That top should be solid stone. I had a cheerleading outfit that I beat into the ground and wore that thing until the wheels fell off.
Oh yeah, I wore one. I have one at home. It has like a T on it for,
Yeah.
and I have like a jacket, a little skirt, and like knee socks.
Looking back, nobody needed to see my gray, blue, white midriff.
They didn't.
They really didn't. And then as it
With a
becomes
winter hat
red,
on.
and then it becomes red as the number progresses, it's just not it. Ariel is trying out again. She's in PT to try and nail the kick line.
The kicking is crazy.
The women are talking about the high kicks, how hard they are, and what it takes to get them up that high. High kicks.
High kicks.
A lot of wear and tear in the legs.
The flexors.
5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2.
Wow. It's crazy. How strong.
Endurance, bitch. Who's got the endurance?
Wow.
Damn. Yeah.
Oh my God.
You gotta have.
Okay, no tea, but how does your pussy not fall out? I'm just not even being funny. I'm not even being funny. Like, oops, that was the whole lip. There it is. I'm dead serious. Do you
Well,
think they use a spray adhesive or something?
I mean, these are shorts.
I know, but the flexing is so far beyond.
Yeah.
What is that space NASA material?
Mama, but what about the girls at the Olympics wearing leotards?
Well, sometimes those pick a side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because you have to have the kicks in order to be on DCC.
I mean, that makes sense to me. It's like,
Wow.
you can't be a rockhead if you can't get the kick up there. They
The
have, like,
f***ing face?
I used to do that. I did that once. I remember I came out at Jacques and I did it and I smacked myself in the head with my shin. It was a learning experience.
I don't know.
You don't know
There's
about that?
something very grotesque about it.
Grotesque.
There's something very dead body packed in the back of a car about it. You know what I mean? There's something very necrosis tumor factor. Okay? It's cool. But there's something very like pushing the limits of human okayness.
Oh, come on. This is nothing. If you talk about contortion, that's the.
But the smiling.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna do it and you tell me if it's like exactly the same.
Okay. That's it.
Thank you. I mean,
that was effortless.
Whole documentary about this, please.
You come through a parallel, which we rarely ever do in dance class.
Right.
It's turned out.
Cool. I mean, it is amazing. Look at it. Wow.
Oof. Yeah, that's a
Wow.
tough.
It's
oof.
amazing.
Also, the IT band.
8, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow.
8, 1, 2, 3.
It is so cool. Oh my God. I know these women are never gonna walk again, but this is amazing.
I know. Okay, so cuts are getting made during training camp.
The stress.
Just the stress of showing your midriff, that in it alone is
This team, it's not going to be this year.
ooh. Don't you do it, Jackie.
You don't listen to the Mick Braylon.
Damn.
So that's what's nice about Drag Race. If you don't make it, you just never hear about it.
Thank you.
Your hair looks different here. Was it darker?
Oh, that's not me.
That's what I was thinking. I think, well,
Love that. Love that. So you're Mick Bailey?
Yeah, are you Mick?
I'm Sarah.
Slay.
I signed the wrong name.
Girl.
so as you can see, you are here.
The very
You're not
bottom.
going to make the team this year.
Okay. There is no reason to tell her that.
Yeah, there is.
That is no reason to tell that.
So it's 9 days until the team announcement, and they're gonna have Tyra Banks come in here and give everyone bangs.
Shove it. They're gonna shave everybody's head
of
off.
course. Miss J is gonna give you a bob. So all the girls are getting the little makeovers.
Oh God.
Now they're dealing with real creative artists.
Queen. There we go.
Oh yeah, bitch. I think I know that guy.
Really?
Is that Kevin? Is this in Dallas?
Yeah.
That's Kevin.
Do you know him really?
I think so. I did a cruise with him once. Hi, Kevin. Are they allowed to wear wigs, I wonder? It's probably nice for them to not have to heat style their own real hair. And
I hope that they wear wigs.
You know.
Have you ever been any kind of bread? No?
Oh no.
I've got a few swatches.
Fuck. Oh! Can I tell you she's gonna hate it? She's going to hate it.
Yeah. That's a really tough, unnatural red.
Really pretty on her.
How fun though. I love makeovers.
You
I
do.
love salons. I love gay.
I love gay. I'm shocked that they don't wear wigs.
I mean, it's the pros and cons, right? Because you don't have to destroy your own hair.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, it's a pretty, I mean.
But you
wigs
gotta
are great.
glue a wig on and all that.
So they're making me Peggy Bundy.
If they don't like it, are they gonna change me back, or are they just gonna say, bye? You never know.
Oh my God, they're like, actually, we made a mistake, so get out of here.
Also, I mean, they're participating in a documentary, so they also have to be careful. It's very gun off camera.
Yeah. Exactly.
You're like your hair, don't you, Stephanie?
Yeah. So the 4 team leaders have breakfast and talk about the team, but they also talk about their financial struggles. New contracts are on the horizon.
Very reasonably priced. You know me, I'm on a budget.
So they want the Dallas cheerleaders to have full-time jobs? Interesting.
Girl, I can't even have a part-time job.
To watch TV.
Sit down and look at a TV show as my part-time job, and still that's too much.
I know.
Of just cheering, but
She's the Erin Brockovich of the group.
so many ways to make this something that people can actually like live off of was for us to all like be struggling financially.
I mean, it reminds me of drag. All this reminds me of drag.
Kind of over it.
Like the #1 sports franchise in the industry, so it kind of does not.
God, imagine what the Green Bay Packer girls get.
EBT.
Some cheese curds and a couple brats and an Uber home.
I feel like I've had like 3 raises so far.
At the same time, like that's not a livable wage.
Do you know what I do when I need something at work? I ask you to ask.
Yeah, because I'm the crazy one. They know I could have a knife.
Whatever you need, girl.
Yeah,
just stay with us another day.
Yeah, they just don't want me to jump on a FedEx truck naked.
She's the mouthpiece. So they're learning dances and they're practicing before the team practice. So you have practice, but you also have your pre-practice practice,
Yeah.
your pre-practice.
Yeah, put your boots on, Shelby.
Tags can be done to any piece of.
So you have to like choreograph on the spot, which is a whole nother skill set, by the way.
We swing, we punch.
Girl, that's me standing in front of my air fryer waiting for the fries with the dish towels.
And I think I did for most of my college classes.
Do, jock jams.
Jock jams, you can't go wrong. Y'all ready for this? Put the girls up at the Bon Boy Marriott, get in the good Wi-Fi, and
There
tell them
you
to
go.
learn their 45 dances on their
Yeah.
own time. A lot of women push through injury. The shoes they dance in are not dance shoes.
This is that moment of realization when you go from your sneaker to your show shoe. And you're like, oh, that's right. I'm not good at anything.
Yeah. While you learn the dance, you have to mentally go, oh, that's going to be a lot harder in heels.
Yeah, or this is impossible, or I shouldn't do this, or I should be a paralegal.
It's okay. That's the worst thing too.
Oh, the foot pain, the hip pain.
Yeah. Us on tour, sitting backstage in drag with the hypervolts.
You know what the human body is absolutely not made for? Doing this kind of consistent work all day.
I mean, this level of athleticism, there is some amount of the mental, right? Of you can do this.
Yeah, you
got
gotta
this.
push through it. Yeah.
Pushing through it in a healthy way.
I could just smell the MCL and ACL tears from here.
Can you cue up Thunderstruck?
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Wow. Being all of them at
On
once.
AstroTurf? Sweetie, that burn, that chemical burn?
I've worn a lot of cowboy boots over the years, the kind with heels and the flat kind. They're not for this.
No.
Okay? They're not for all this.
They're
But then
not-
again, neither are heels.
Yeah. What about a rhinestone sneaker?
Mary, I have these on to sit today. Okay?
The Pilgrim
The Pilgrim shoe, the Mrs. Doubtfire.
square toe witch's shoe. So the final cut has been made, and these are the 36 girls that will make the team.
I want it to be you, girl.
I want it to be you.
Okay, me too.
Okay. They get their uniforms and call their families.
Oh, Christ, Rob, she made it. Get in here.
You are the next news squad of the Dallas.
Wow. The redhead, it was worth it.
Yeah. half a lung and cowboy boots with blisters.
For McNavy and McBraylon, this is huge.
Yeah, McNavy, McBraylon, Michaela.
And the McRib.
Yeah.
Freaking out.
Freaking out.
Oh, they're also spray tan. They can't touch the outfit. They're like,
I was gonna
"Oh,
yeah.
God."
That white is very brave. The cheerleaders attend the sponsorship showcase. In lieu of actual money, they get free items to help them keep up their appearance.
One of the nurse injectors at Atomic Beauty. So I mainly deal with the Botox and the fillers.
Can I say, I love the commitment to putting on the makeup. These girls are, these makeups look good.
Other than that, we can go super natural. Your girl.
The thing is, stop.
These are 18-year-old girls getting Botox?
No, I don't care about that.
Oh.
You don't let somebody with that much pump tell you what extremely natural is.
Thank you.
The problem is the people who are the injectors,
they have lost a grip with reality.
They've lost the grip. They've lost the plot.
They've crossed over. It's like you don't talk to anybody in LA about what normal looks like.
Nails.
Look at that titty contour.
Wow, free nails. Kiss Express, if you want to send us nails, we're not exactly them. We are old men, but we have fingers.
We need
and they
all
have
the help
nails.
we can get.
And I have no carny thumbs.
Thank you.
And
she is unbelievably beautiful.
Yeah.
What a figure. Holy shit.
She's like so put together and so pretty.
Look at all the free bags of stuff. I used to go to those gifting suites. You ever go to those gifting suites?
I was just invited and I said, no, thank you. Nothing is for free in this life.
Well, sometimes you walk by and they're like, oh, you should take our exfoliator because of all that texture. You go, thank you. They read you down.
Yeah, we have something that will go right with that lazy eye.
It's the first season pregame and the cheerleaders take the field. Because of how popular the Netflix series is about them, they have a draw all of their own and fans all of their own.
That's when you start a GoFundMe, bitch.
I wonder if they're allowed to.
I want y'all today to press pause.
How exciting. I mean, I know it's exploitative, but like the game and everyone around, and when they come out, people are gonna lose their shit.
Yeah.
Like that's exciting. And look at their hair. They look incredible.
Yeah.
Let's go, girls. Put in your contact lenses. Put a suppository in. Let's go. Get your alligator clips. They're gonna flip out.
They all black out and pass out.
Sometimes we've gone out on stage where the screaming is it like shakes your whole body.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It shakes your whole body. And it's so crazy. It almost makes you want to cry.
Let the fans have it.
That is so cool.
The unison is so cunty. Yes.
What?
Wow. Come on, leg.
What if one girl falls, you know?
Yeah.
Cue the snipers. Damn. I hate football. I love cheerleading. I hate football.
I know.
I hate it.
It's so funny because the guys
Who cares? It's so stupid.
It's so stupid. It's so boring.
Nothing happens.
It's so boring. And then all you get is these guys with the things in their first down and 30 and 55 and 62. Hut.
This sport is stupid, but this cheerleading is cool.
Have you ever been to a football game?
Like a professional football game?
Yeah.
No.
No.
There's nothing for me there.
There's nothing for me there either. Yeah.
I think I'll go tailgating. I know that there's a lot of eating involved.
Yeah. I think I always forget there's a lot of people getting drunk.
Oh, I'll do the drinking.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take some towel and do this. There's a lot of things I won't do.
Well, I love the wave.
Sure,
I think that's baseball though. So the Cowboys would not negotiate with them. So the women get together on a Zoom to figure out if there's anything that they can do collectively.
What are we willing to do to show them that we know our value?
If we want to do something, we got.
They're going to have to all literally say, we're not only not going to go to practice, we're not going to the game, and we are going to spend that time going on the news and telling everyone exactly how horrible this is.
I think I wish
But then
they
what?
would, though.
They dance for decades of their lives to then on their biggest opportunity. They're scared. That's what I'm saying. I consider myself a bold person, but even I would be scared because what's worse, getting cast out of your thing you want to do because you try to fix it for everybody, or
I mean, but they are using that prestige and that passion. They're exploiting people's passion against them.
Armani is going to cheer without her wig.
That's nerve-wracking.
Don't have to have hair to be beautiful.
I mean, no tea though. She looks cunt.
Of course, she looks great.
Yeah.
I mean, we joke about being bald, but we're not bald women. That's a whole different thing.
That's a
whole different thing.
Yeah. And also, I mean, culturally, like, there's just a lot of things that people don't know about that Black women go through, especially with the hair journeys.
Very much a baddie. Very much a bald baddie, though.
Yeah, it helps to have a face like a supermodel.
definitely easier than dancing in a wig. She's gonna feel
She's
so
gonna
on it
hit that
today.
routine
Girl.
so cunt. That leg is gonna go past vertical.
She should take 2 wigs as pom-poms. Alopecia. Work, bitch.
Yeah. Also, you don't have to worry about the hair going in your face, getting caught in your eyelashes.
In the eyelashes. Sometimes you feel the wig, you pull it out of your throat.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Shaundi is retiring. This is not a forever job. Every year, people join and leave the team. 6 years is a very long time to have been in DCC.
I'm happy for her.
As a performer, I think you can sense, you have your, you can see it. You can see it a few stops down the road when the end is.
I don't have to think about what I'm doing or what I'm calling or anything like that.
I relate to that. People accuse me of being perfect all the time. And it's just like, ugh. I know.
Perfect at what? You put hand makeup on for once and you really think you are some bitch. Like, you got a little bit of Sherman Williams on the blood red
it's not
knuckles.
me, it's the public. They're throwing accusations of me of perfection left and right. It's like, it's unconscionable. It's the last game and Queen Jada is going into retirement. The women say goodbye to their teammates and the cycle repeats. The old grindhouse just keeps on churning out meat.
36 of them, that's crazy.
Look at how beautiful this woman is.
Some dynamite hot bitches, man.
I mean,
listen, they look gorgeous.
T.
We're not gonna sit here and pretend they don't look great. She's freaking out.
It's emotional, the end of an era.
She's freaking out. If you really quit drag, and it was your last time in drag, how do you think you would really feel about it?
Sweetie, I wouldn't be aware of it. Let's be real.
Yeah.
My last night in drag is not something I'm gonna be aware of.
Right.
Because I'm gonna die before I choose to quit drag.
Yeah. I think when I do quit, I think there won't be a huge drum roll.
No.
It will just be
a soft close.
Yeah.
A silent witness. Also, this is a big moment because she gets to go out on top, in top form, in the best shape of her life, and with a bang.
Yep. Look at the star quality. These people are just glowing.
Ah, that's me.
Work.
Did you see me? I did so good.
All their makeup looks good.
Their choreography is so precise, cunty, and crisp.
I mean, it really also means you are that bitch.
Yeah.
You know? Good job, gal. All things, it's not all perfect, but.
I feel like she could just go be a model.
Yeah.
And make a ton of money. You know?
These women are in shambles.
I know.
And also, as dancers, they're gonna retire in the next 5-10 years. They're gonna always remember that they did this. And I think that means something too.
Yeah, that's fierce though.
Oh, I used to be a cheerleader for the Dallas Cowboys. That will always mean something. Well, of course, they got the cameras down here to say, look at us do this.
Yeah. See, look how good we are.
That's the thing too, when you put yourself in these situations where people call for it to be different and then you do it different, we also can't say you only did that because of the cameras, because it's like, well, even if that is the reason, the accountability, at least it's happening. Well, this show had everything. Pom-poms.
It had wigs.
Rookies and veterans.
Rhinestones.
Dallas.
Struggles.
High kicks.
High drama.
So check out America's Sweethearts Season 2 only on Netflix.